Taryn Peterson, Jalen Peterson lead the way for Exira Elkhorn Kibbleton tonight in a win over AHSTW in postseason play. Taryn, we'll start with you. Thoughts on the win tonight?
Thought we did pretty well. AHSTW is a pretty good team. Just thought we came out with more energy than they did. Overall, I think we did great.
Jalen, your thoughts on the performance tonight?
Coming into the game, I think we prepped pretty well. It all started on the defensive side, and we came ready to go.
Yeah, along those lines, Taryn, defensively, early on, it was really centered around the defense, and you were a big part of that. Thoughts on what that end of the floor was able to do early on and throughout the night?
I thought we played pretty good defense, and so did they. We just had to keep keeping our hands up, had to keep moving. But yeah.
I don't remember how many steals you ended up with. I know as a team you guys had double figures. Speak to your role defensively and what you were trying to do to have success.
Just coming out with obviously more energy than everybody. Got to take big roles on the team. As a point guard, you got to come out and ready to play. Overall, though, our team all came in together, played as a whole. But yeah.
How about your offensive performance tonight? What do you feel you did well, and overall, how do you feel the offense did?
I think we did a lot better, out-rebounding them on the offense. But overall, we just kept running our plays, kept going through. Just got to keep going.
You've came in as a freshman, and you've been the point guard on a really good program and a really good conference. What has that been like, and how have you been able to do that?
Well, coming from having to take in big roles from the other players leaving from last year, having to come back in and take enough for them, it's been pretty difficult, but I think we've been really getting through it.
Jalen, speak to your role on the defensive end and what you were able to do well.
I'm able to push towards the corner, put my hands up, and hopefully get the ball out to Taryn or some of the other guards so that I'm able to get to the block and go to work.
Offensively, you finished with 14, and 12 of those came in the second half. What clicked for you? What were you doing?
Towards the beginning of the first quarter, I was a little slow, so I know I had to get out, fill in the lanes, and they could feed me the ball on the inside, and just went from there.
As a team, what do you feel like you guys did well offensively tonight?
I think we did good communication-wise. We were able to fill the backside, get into our weak help, and we were able to double them down below.
Moving on, that's always the goal this time of year. What's it going to take to keep moving on?
Coming up, the challenges are going to get harder. Teams are going to get harder to play, so we're going to have to really get at it and practice. So we're just going to have to prep from there, work on our defense, and it'll work out.
All right, Coach, moving on, it looked like the defense kind of sparked things tonight. Thoughts on the performance?
Overall, defensively wise, I thought we did pretty well. Changed up some defensive things here tonight because I thought we would have to. We're playing a very talented team in AHSTW. A lot of senior leadership on their team, and plus, 5'11", 5'11", 5'11", 5'10". And then I have 5'6", 5'6", 5'6", and 5'3". No, and so the kids battle tonight. That's all I can ask of them.
First playoff game under your belt, first win of the year. Talk about how good it feels knowing that you're still very much in this thing and you guys get a chance to move on to the second round.
Well, it feels good for about the next 35 minutes talking to you guys, and then I'm going to go home and watch film on either Trainer or Shenandoah.
When I talked to you at the start, you kind of go back to the defensive thought. You had mentioned that you felt like you had a lot of room to grow defensively. Do you feel like you guys have done that throughout the year?
Yeah, I really do. Trying just to. We're young. Tonight we started 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and then Hannah. It's just a lot of youth out there, and just starting to get a feel for each other on the floor and what your personnel can and can't do is very important. And it's taken us. We're at practice 49 and 50 is what we're going into, and it has taken us that long.
Up by 8 at the half. What was the message to the girls to make sure you guys stay the course in the second half and come out strong?
Play like we're capable of. I wasn't very happy offensively wise with just the lack of execution, but defensively wise, I thought we did a great job. Josh Horn is extremely talented. They were up in our grills defensively wise, which I told them. They reminded me a lot of Coon Rapids Bayer the way they play defense. They're long, they're athletic, and they get up in your shorts.
Wanted to ask you about Harley Fawn. She hit a couple of shots from downtown. I know she's normally not a three-point shooter. What was your reaction to those?
Well, Harley's right over there, so Harley knew. She has the green light sometimes. She doesn't have the green light. I think the one time she shot it, I said pull it out, and it goes in. That's usually how it goes. It's usually the opposite. No, she did an outstanding job. She came off the bench tonight. I think she had double digits. She scored in double figures, and I would say that she probably had double figures in rebounds. I'm not sure, but she played her butt off tonight. They all did.
Trainer or Shenandoah is next
Trainer.
in line for you.
Trainer.
Oh, Trainer, officially. What's going to be key to going down to their place and getting a victory against them, given that they're notorious for being a very good basketball program?
Well, you get the opportunity. That's about all I got to say. It's going to be a tough challenge. We know that. Everybody is 1-0. So we get to move forward. It's going to be an extremely a large challenge for our girls, but it all starts with preparation in the next 2 days.